Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Odio, and I'm here today to do a review of Aztec Batman Clash of Empires for you. Oh, yes, a new DC Comics Elseworld in their new animated universe. And now I'm saying in their new animated universe, but this looks like a holdover from the Tomorrowverse. I doubt we're going to be seeing Aztec Batman or any of these characters in James Gunn's DCU or anything like that, but we do get ourselves a little story here. This is really more of a self-contained one-off Elseworld story. It's pretty much telling about the Aztecs, the end of the Aztecs when Spain came over, Cortez and his ships, and they're sort of doing that to the tune of a Batman comic. That is an extremely weird and I would say difficult fit. I think it would work better with something like the Phantom or Black Panther, someone who's like already like kind of in the jungle. But no, we're going for Batman here, so let's see how it plays out. Well, just to start out, if you know all about the Spanish coming over and defeating the Aztecs, we're pretty much just getting that story. We even get Cortez himself showing up, but we're following Yohu, a young boy. And I know I was like, yo, who are you? Bruce Wayne? Are you supposed to be Batman? Yeah, I guess so. And his dad is this like bat priest guy, sort of a leader in the community and stuff. And they just live there worshiping this bat. Yohu kind of finds it all a bit stupid, as he would, young boy growing up, and he thinks there's going to be more to the world. Well, not to worry, buddy. More is coming because these ships come on the horizon with these giant sails. They're like, what are those? Are those gods? They're like, no, we have to see how they act before we know that. Well, you're not going to like how they act. And I do mean viewers and characters when I say that. So as the Spanish arrive, his father doesn't know who they are and stuff. Cortez comes in. Now, Cortez has the best voice actor in this movie. So he comes off as bombastic, over the top, just a crazy, villainous guy. He comes off as evil right away. You know he's there to do bad things. He's going to do a lot of bad things, especially in the eyes of the Aztecs. Maybe not so much on his own team, but to them, he's pretty evil. But long story short, Cortez wants to get to the main city of the Aztecs because he's just there for the gold. He always talks about the gold. He's super obsessed with gold. Reminds me of a dwarf from The Hobbit or something. He's got that dragon sickness. All he talks about is gold. When he even gets a necklace at one point, he seems to just like go, yes, yes, unlimited gold. Like it's a bit much. But anyway, he's going to get there no matter what. So, of course, we get the over-the-top villain moment where he, just cuts that guy, the father, the priest. He cuts him up right in the middle of the town, and Yohu has to run away to the city to meet his Alfred. He's not, rich with Bruce Wayne having a bat cave and things like that, but he does get some help in the city, and Cortez continues his slaughter throughout the Aztecs. He joins up with some of the other tribes, but he has a guy with him, Pedro. They just seem like they're not going to tolerate any kind of sacrifice. They're not down with that kind of thing. So when he gets to the main city, Yohu, who's going to be Batman, tries to warn Montezuma that the Spaniards are coming. He doesn't really listen, so he has to train to become, Batman, Aztec Batman. And they definitely have a lot of nods to Batman here. There's gods in this. So one of the gods of the Aztecs is Poison Ivy. I don't know if she's like a goddess of life or a trickster, but she ends up healing, Batman, the chosen one of the Bat God, because the Bat God is in this too. And yeah, Batman's the chosen one of him. Okay, fine, whatever, movie. And then we also get a trickster god who's tricking. There's this one priest. He sacrifices people all day long for the Aztecs. He's just chopping up people like crazy. And he keeps lying to Montezuma, telling them the Spaniards are going to be great and all this stuff. Then he realizes he's been following a trickster god, and he's done some horrible things, including some things I won't repeat here, but it's a whole new Joker origin story. So he paints his face white, kind of becomes a Joker by the end of it. It's wild. He's not in it a lot, but it was unexpected, his turn. We also get Pedro, who's Cortez's left-hand man or whatever, right-hand man. Sorry, he's just shown to have long golden hair, and he can't stand the sacrifices. Whenever he sees them happening, he grabs a sword or reaches for a sword. He even starts like a battle at one point because he's like, Festival of Blood, and they're sacrificing people. That's it. Let's go. And and oh my goodness, spoiler, but he has the absolute stupidest death. He dies because he won't let go of some gold. And not once in the movie is he shown to be obsessed with gold or wealth or anything. It was so strange. Now, if the main guy Cortez had done that, I would have thought, okay, but not. I don't know. It was awful. We also get a nice little stand-in for Catwoman, this Jaguar woman girl who's got a Jaguar hat and she's got these Jaguar paws. She ends up actually slashing Cortez across the face at one point, and it's a pretty bad slash, but my goodness, it ends up being horrendous. His eye comes out of its socket. all of his face, all of it goes red, looks poison and stuff, and like, oh, I don't know if it was infected or what, but so he becomes Two-Face and just goes completely crazy. Even gets one of the coins and starts flipping it up and down. I was like, wow, this is wild. And Jaguar Woman is extremely violent. She's not like Catwoman, silent and whatever. She's coming in and slashing faces and throats and whatever. It's rated R, and there is definitely some blood. And then later on, when we finally do get Batman in the suit, he's more like I said, like he's like Robin Hood. Like he's stopping these carriages and things, and he's going out in the jungle, and it's like I said, a very regional type hero, kind of fighting back against the Spaniards. And I don't know, it was strange. I did not like the take on it at all, and it took a long time for him to get in that suit. And I gotta say, this was probably one of the longest hour and 29s of my life. Holy goodness, it just goes on and on. It is bad. Just the animation, like I said, it's almost like a holdover from the Tomorrowverse. It looks stilted. The Lord of the Rings one that I saw last December was pretty bad, but this one is real bad. At times, it honestly almost looked like a motion comic or a video game or something. I did not like it at all. Some of the fights looked weird, and I didn't like their faces looked wrong. And a lot of times when they were talking, the way their face looked did not match what was being said. It was super strange. The animation being bad is one thing you can maybe overlook that, but oh my god, the voice acting is deplorable. Holy crap, this is some of the worst shit I've ever listened to. Everyone is monotone. Oh, we must go. Oh, that is terrible. And I feel like none of these people recorded this in the same room. They all recorded it at separate places. I'd be willing to bet you they recorded these at separate times and separate places, and somebody edited them all together, because every now and then one of them will finish talking, and the second they're done, boom, the next line comes in a new, different monotone. So the tones don't even match. And it was really noticeable with the Jaguar Woman and with Cortez, because they actually put a lot of emphasis into some of their words, and a lot of the rest did not. And it stands out. It is awful. It is flat the whole way. It destroys the tone of the movie. Not even to mention, the writing is awful. Not only is the voice acting bad, what they're reading you don't even care about. It's just all around bland. It was almost nothing to enjoy here. We didn't get a Penguin appearance till like after the credits, so he's not part of it. I was kind of hoping he would come in and bring it up. And at one part, it was so cheesy. They even like ride gliders out of somewhere. Batman makes like a little, I don't know, like a bike or something at one point, like a bat bike. It was, I feel like, oh, you guys are kind of trying here, but it just didn't work. Everything about it fell flat. Cortez was pretty good. I got to give him that. The Pedro guy sort of felt like, he was reacting the way I wanted to see. Also, of course, by the end of it, Batman's on the Aztec team, so, history, they don't win, right? So you're not going to exactly watch Batman like this. And we do get a weird sort of non-ending where everyone's sort of just like waiting for the next chapter, almost like they think there's going to be another one of these. Please no. I didn't like this at all. Aztec Batman is a movie that does try to entertain, and when you finally get to the end of it, some of the action is alright. When you get Batman in his final suit, you're like, okay, this is pretty good. He's got a few gadgets. You get the Jaguar Catwoman in there and things, and you do get a big final battle, so some of it is alright. But for me, the animation and the voice acting and the story and just overall, I did not like this at all. I felt like I was watching this movie almost for 5 hours, even though it was an hour and 29. I couldn't believe it. I kept looking at the clock. I'm like, only 5 minutes has gone by? Oh my goodness. Overall, I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 10 on the odometer. I would not recommend taking your time to watch this. Maybe if you're super bored and you're looking for an Elseworld, but if you're looking for an Elseworld, check out Batman Gotham by Gaslight or The Doom That Came to Gotham or something like that. Those are a lot better than this, a lot more fun and more well written. Thanks so much for your time, guys. Really appreciate that. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. And remember, everybody, stay out of trouble.